Welcome to the great outdoors, where nature tests our willpower and sanity. In this episode, I, Captain Colin, will teach you how to camp. And let me tell you, it's not for the faint of heart, or someone that has a high sense of hygiene. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me rewind to the beginning of the episode. Oh wait, hold on. Let me fast forward here. First things first, you're gonna hit that subscribe button, because I know you haven't. And then you're gonna load up the old Adventure-mobile. Make sure to pack everything, absolutely everything, because once you're out there, there's no turning back until you've drank all the beer and pissed off every camper around you with all your bad decision making. The 5 must-haves before you leave the house are a tent you stole off a homeless guy, a camp chair you found in some guy's backyard, some dry firewood you paid for with your food stamps, enough beer so you don't feel cold at night, and the last thing, a cooler to keep that beer cold. Now that we're all loaded up, it's time to find the best place to spend the next 2 days far away from the comforts of your home. Yeah, no, this spot's too high voltage. I'm out of here. Not enough trees in this spot. Need more wood. This spot's sick. Time to set up camp. Look, I know that my truck's completely decked out to the nines with all the Overland bolt-on crap that you possibly get, but for intents of purposes of this video, let's pretend that this is a Dodge Durango, because we're beginner campers. Right, so we are now at camp. Make sure to unpack your sword, all the wood, a cooler full of beer, your camp chair, the tent, and we'll save this for later. Pitching a tent is like solving a Rubik's Cube in the dark, blindfolded. Complexly absurd depending how many beers you've drank. So clearly, the homeless guy I stole this off of just got it out of Walmart because he had the special discount. So every tent's different, so you'll have to basically just throw it on the ground like that. If it's your first time pitching a tent, you'll be at this for hours. But once you're done, you'll feel like a champion, or at least like you've accomplished something. Always make sure your stuff's level, otherwise you'll just fall down when you've drank all your beer. That looks pretty okay to me, eh? Once you have your homeless shelter all set up the way you want it, you probably worked up quite the appetite. But you forgot your Colin cooker at home. Good thing you can use wood to turn into a fire so you can cook your meal. You can do 2 things. You can spend all your food stamps on wood, like I did for this episode, because I know most of you don't have a chainsaw. Or you can do what I actually do, is just bring a chainsaw and an axe and make your own firewood without wasting food stamps. Weird concept. Highly suggest. Right, so that's not how you make a fire. We're gonna do the old TP method. Or maybe I'll just like throw everything in the middle. Yeah, that looks good. Just like that. Now it's time for my secret ingredient. A little bit of the red sauce. Make sure to at least use 5 liters to start your fire. Now that we've completed step 1, building the teepee, and step 2, adding the fire sauce, it's time to light it. And that's just how you start a fire. It's kind of warm over here. Might have to let that simmer down a bit before we start cooking. A real man cooks his food with a sword over the fire. Finally sit back and enjoy the fire you made with your 5 liters of gasoline. I think the Spam's almost done. You see, don't get too comfortable with the fire, because you'll eventually have to put it out. With the bucket and the shovel you forgot to bring, because we didn't pack that at the beginning of the episode. So, grab your cooler and pour some beer on it. But wait, there's more!
Hi, Billy Mays here.
There's also other types of camping. You have car camping, where you drive to a campground and sleep in your car. It's like sleeping in a tin can, but instead of feeling cozy, you feel cramped and claustrophobic. Then there's backpacking, where you carry all of your gear on your back and hike to your campsite. It's like a workout, but instead of feeling accomplished, you feel exhausted and miserable. And last but not least, my favorite kind of camping, glamping. It's like camping, but with all the luxuries of home. It's like cheating on camping, but instead of feeling guilty, you feel like a sellout. So why do we do this to ourselves? Why do we willingly go out in the wilderness and rough it out like we're some kind of caveman, or women, or person, or whatever the hell I'm supposed to say now? Is it to reconnect with nature? To get away from the stresses of everyday life, like your coworkers? To prove to ourselves that we can stay alive in the wild? Or is it just because we've been brainwashed by Instagram influencers believing that this camping thing is idyllic and romantic somehow? Ooh, a squirrel. Well, let me tell you, it's not. It's dirty, it's uncomfortable, and the only thing you'll reconnect with is your inner survivalist and your understanding of discomfort. But despite the hardships, we continue to go camping. We like the thrill of it. The f was that? The feeling of accomplishment of a smoldering fire that's no longer lit and killing your first can of Spam. The sense of adventure as you explore the wilderness. Ugh! And the chance to tell your awful stories to make your friends and family roll their eyes. So in conclusion, camping is not for the faint of heart. It's also not for the sane. It's for the adventurers, the thrill seekers, and the masochists. I actually don't know what that word means. Let me know in the comments. So grab your gear and hit the road, because the great outdoors is calling. It's gonna be an adventure, I'll tell you what. Woo! This shit going. Make the fog go. So in theory, I should just be able to light this. Holy shit! That was pretty cool.